Hello there, Scorpio, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I am doing a bonus reading for you because, Scorpio, you were one of my top views last week. So thank you so much for your support. So I'm doing this bonus reading. This is going to be your September career and money reading. So we're going to take a look at the overall energies for the month of September in your career and money sector. And then we'll take a look at the tarot to see if there's any obstacles, areas of resistance, or advice that Spirit here has for you. And if you're resonating with the message or enjoying the content that I create, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's jump into your reading. So we're going to start with your animal spirit. We're going to see what the overall energy is for your month of September in career and finance. So you have the giraffe. The giraffe is a really kind of exciting energy as far as what you may be doing is looking too much at the details, and it's time for you to stretch your neck like a giraffe and look at the bigger picture. There could also be it's like stretching broadening your view of whatever this may resonate as far as career or money is concerned. It's like looking outside of the boundaries that you're looking at for new ways to make money or how to expand your career or your financial stability. It's like you may be just looking within a very small area, but there's an opportunity for you to get, a bigger picture or to broaden your horizons in your career and money sector. Really exciting. Okay, so we're going to go to the Wisdom Oracle and get some more overall energy for you. I absolutely love that picture of that giraffe. So sweet. Okay, so what else do you have? Exchanging gifts. Yes, you may want to, especially with the giraffe spirit, this is kind of like a soul path journey. So you may be thinking about changing your career slightly to, go more in a spiritual direction, taking a look at how your business, if you own a business, or your career path is truly helping like the greater good. There's an energy here of kind of like moving more into your heart space, being a little bit more mindful of how your actions in the business world or your spending habits are also affecting the greater good, if that kind of makes sense. A little bit moving out of the 3D and more into the 5D, thinking more globally, mending. So for some of you, you could be mending your financial stability. You may have gone through a time that was a little, tumultuous and you may have had a setback. You could be mending your financial stability, or you could be mending, a business relationship or a business, like if you've had a business, maybe the business has had a setback. There's something about mending something here and bringing in more of kind of a spiritual sense to your work. Perhaps, going more into a healing type of business with the mending. You could be trying to mend other people, so through healing, or even trying to heal or mend the relationships of the world in general. I get a really especially with this giraffe, it's a very much of a global type of feeling. You may be thinking of starting a business, an online business or something that helps people to mend in some way or to heal. And those gifts are coming from things that you have learned through possibly also going through something that was difficult. And, you've worked on mending yourself and now kind of sharing those gifts or that wisdom with the world. Really interesting. And breathe. Yeah, it's about going within, making sure that there's a connection between the work that you do and your heart and your soul kind of like being really in alignment. I really get a sense of being aligned with your soul path. And then on the bottom, to be fair, this is also, the justice card. So you could be dealing with a Libra, but you don't have to be. But coming into more of a balance, balancing, your financial needs with also, exchanging your natural gifts and talents with the world in a way that is, once again, trying to help heal others. Or as you're healing yourself, you're also sharing that wisdom with the world. And that, by doing that, you're also going to get financial stability. Look at this, justice on the bottom again. Yeah, I think a lot of you are coming into balance. You may be having more of a balanced approach, like work play type of energy. You're making changes in your life to make sure that your finances are balanced and your time and energy are balanced as far as what you're getting back also from your work. Like, I don't think you just want money from your work. I think you want also kind of, inner joy, really enjoying your work, making sure it's coming from your heart. Really nice. Okay, so let's get the tarot. We're going to look at your present energy, any areas of resistance or obstacles on your path. Then we'll look at advice from Spirit, and then the outcome if you follow the advice. But Scorpio, remember, you have free will. You can choose to do whatever you wish to do. Okay, so let's take a look at your present energy. Three of Cups, you're celebrating something here. I get a sense that you have overcome something. I keep coming back to that. You've overcome something. You've mended yourself in some way. You've mended your financial stability, or maybe even mended your heart after, a disappointment or a breakup or something like that. Like, you've really done some work on yourself. I'm getting this mending is really doing, something that you've done work on yourself, and you're celebrating it. And also wanting to share it with the world, because we have the exchanging gifts. And through this, I think some of you are opening up a new career path, or another, even like a hobby or a side gig that is going to bring you more financial stability. Okay, oh my goodness. Now this is your obstacle or area of resistance, Fool. A new path. There's a new path that wants to come in for you, but you're kind of resisting it. So we'll take a look and see why you're resisting it. You may have a job right now where it pays well and you're kind of like, I'm just going to stick with that. I have more money than I need. I'm putting some in the bank. I can still be generous to those that I love, or charities or nonprofits that I'm interested in. But it may not be actually, satisfying you at the core. And it's kind of like you're thinking of going in a new direction or starting a new business, something like that, but you're resisting it. So let's see, this is your advice from Spirit. 9 of Wands, persevere. This is the wounded warrior. You've been through a lot, but you're still going. And it's kind of like, I feel like you're right on the edge of a precipice of something really wonderful. And you're celebrating the progress that you've made so far, but what you don't understand is that you're at the 9, and 10 is completion. Like, you may be wanting to give up. You may be wanting to give up or not really go in this new direction. And then let's see what you have here. Page of Swords, learning something new. Getting some truth, getting to the truth of something. And then on the bottom, Chariot, moving forward and being victorious in it. Oh, we have the 2 of Cups. Really nice. So you could be coming into a business partnership, or you could be coming into, you could be meeting a soulmate, even a romantic soulmate, through your work. It's like your work is bringing you into a new sense of love. And the 2 of Cups can also mean, representing, loving yourself, going forward in an area of love, going forward with a love in mind. Not just, money, money, money. And then look at this. Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Lots of blessings coming your way. When you take action on this new path, you have a lot of blessings coming your way. And then here's the Empress with the moon. I love this. The Empress is starting something new, and being really fertile with it, because here she's pregnant. So you could be starting a new creative project, a new business, a new, like investment, something like that. But you're going to be very successful with it. And with the moon card here, it means that it's on your soul path, that your spirit guides and your angels are kind of guiding you as you go through this. Really nice. Okay, so let's go to the Three of Cups. Let's see what this present energy of celebrating is. What are you celebrating? Sun, Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Love this world. It is. It's kind of like you're stepping into a new chapter. We have the Fool card here as your resistance. And with the world on the bottom, now we have the world with, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is freedom, is independence, financial security. Like you're stepping into this new world of true financial security built with your own ingenuity. It's like you're not relying on anybody else. It's almost like this sense of building financial stability and freedom from your own work. And that's why I get a sense that a lot of you are starting a new business or thinking of going to start a new business, something like that. Because look at this, Queen of Cups with the Sun card. By stepping into your intuition, listening to your heart, because the Queen of Cups is all very intuitive, very much heart-centered, taking care of herself, putting herself as a top priority. You become, almost like this abundance machine. You bring in all of this true abundance, and this is kind of where you are. This is your present energy, kind of celebrating what you're creating. And with the Two of Pentacles, some of you could be working two jobs right now. So like you have a job, but you're doing this on the side, kind of like juggling two worlds in a way. But you're making it work. You're celebrating because you can see the where this is leading, all the abundance that is about to come your way. Really nice energy, Scorpio. Okay, so let's take a look at this Fool card. Now this is, kind of your area of resistance. What are you resisting? Okay, Fool card on the bottom. All right, this is what I'm getting the sense of, that you have an idea of going out on your own. You see the Fool card? The Fool is there by themselves. She has a little bird on her hand. And in this one has the dog, loyal friend. But it's a sense of going out in a new direction, taking a leap of faith. Realizing that you have all the skills and the talents, the ingenuity, the intellect, the creativity that you need in order to create this new life. Now, this is your obstacle. This is your area of resistance. And I think for some of you, you're just afraid that you don't have exactly what it takes to become independently wealthy and, have the Wheel of Fortune turn in your favor, have the blessings, the abundance to come in. You may be concerned, you may have been, because I think we had the Two of Cups on the bottom, you may have always had like a business partner. And I think you have this opportunity to do something completely on your own. So you've always had, a job where there was an employer, somebody that was paying you, a paycheck. You were getting a paycheck. Or you could have been in a business where you had a partnership. And it's kind of like you've never done something completely on your own. And it doesn't mean that you might not need, some to hire a lawyer or a bookkeeper or something like that, but you've never created something completely on your own. And I think that you have this opportunity. There's an idea that you have that you want to try, but you're kind of like resisting it because you're not really sure, can I do this completely on my own? And if I do, it's almost as if you want to make sure it works. Like you don't want to take the risk and then, you don't want to take this leap of faith and then look like a fool. If you're thinking about doing this, I think some of you are just like not telling anybody. Like you could be starting it, like working on it at night, with all the lights off. And if it's like an online business or something, it's like, yeah, like you're under your blanket working away on it, but you're really not telling anybody about it. But look at this Nine of Cups. Like, I think this is something you really want to do. I think it's kind of very heart-centered. It's coming from your heart. It's coming out of a passion. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's based on something that you have learned because of a difficult time that you've been through. Like you've mended your heart or you've mended a disappointment and you're kind of like, I have some wisdom and I really want to share it with other people. And out of that, you're building this business that is actually going to bring you a lot of financial stability and abundance. So it's like, don't be afraid. Go ahead. Take the leap. Take the leap of faith. Because, this is very prosperous. It looks extremely prosperous. So let's take a look at this Nine of Wands. This is your advice from Spirit. You have the Queen of Swords, the Tower, the Six of Cups, Page of Wands on the bottom. Wanting a fresh start. There could be somebody coming back from the past. So this could be, a past business partner. It could be a past employer. But I also feel like for a lot of you, this business that you want to start is also something that you have kind of had in the back of your mind for a very long time, perhaps since childhood. It's like something that's near and dear to your heart. And it's kind of like you've been blocking it, right? It's time to take down the wands. It's time to open yourself up. It's time to go ahead and persevere in this area because it's going to be very prosperous. And it's kind of like you get the clarity almost instantly. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, there's this window of opportunity and you're like, you know what? I just have to go for this. I've always wanted to do this. This is a business I've always wanted to start. And I really get a sense that you want to do it by yourself. Like, it's almost like you're trying to prove to yourself that you can. Like, you may feel a little bit like, okay, I've always been celebrating my successes with others. And it's kind of like, I want to do it on my own. And I really feel like you have, look at that. Okay, I just got the message, the Page of Wands. She's by herself, going out in a new direction. And gender doesn't matter. It's just kind of like this idea of, yeah, I want to strike out on my own. Really, really nice energy. And I think the only thing that's holding you back is your fear of not wanting to look like a fool. It's like you're holding back. You're holding it back. It's kind of like, look at this. She kind of has her hands in front of her heart. She's kind of like holding it back. She's not sharing it with anybody. She's almost kind of like, yeah, I'm going to protect my heart. I'm going to sit here and just think about it, and I'm not going to share it with anybody. Okay, so let's take a look at this Page of Swords. What do we have here? King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Four of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Scorpio, whatever this is, you should go do it because look at this. You're getting, some truth. I think you're learning a truth about yourself that you can do it on your own. I really get this sense that you feel like, you have the giraffe spirit. Like you've been staying kind of huddled up in a community or with other people. You've always worked with other people. And it's kind of like with the draft spirit, it's like stretch yourself, stretch your neck, see the bigger picture, see the gifts and the talents that you have. How can they help mend the collective? You know, there's something here about stretching yourself. And look at what you have. You have standing in your truth. I think you're going to come into alignment with your truth and be very financially set because you have the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Like, it's kind of like you have this vision, and it's kind of like, yeah, just go ahead and go for it, because it's going to bring you the financial stability, the wealth that you're looking for. And here we go, 4 of Wands. You know, true stability, like lifelong stability. It's a really, really nice energy. So let's go to your Cosmic Journey card. Yeah, it's almost like you can't go wrong with this. It's really just stepping out. It's like stretching yourself. It's stretching outside of your comfort zone and going for it. Fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. Oh my gosh, Scorpio, you have to do this. Yeah, I think you're helping to mend the collective in whatever this is. You know, and think about it. I keep coming back to the online thing because I just am thinking globally. But you can reach so many more people on the internet, whatever that means to you. But kind of like stretching yourself. And by doing that, you're helping to really continue your own healing, but also heal, the hearts of many others, from, in whatever way this is. And it's going to change the collective. Like, you're going to make a major change by doing this. Like, you may not realize it, but it's kind of like, you see the ripples in the water? Like, you're going to toss your idea or your thinking or your new belief systems or how you mended your own heart or whatever it is, and you're going to put that out into the world, and it's going to have all of these ripple effects. Like, you're going to affect so many more people than you actually realize. Like, it's far reaching, and it's so necessary. It really is. It's whatever you're thinking of doing, and it's going to resonate differently with everybody, but it's going to really affect so many more people. Okay, here's your creativity oracle card. Push. Don't feel inadequate. Forget how to quit. Push on no matter how things look. I love this. Yeah, because I really feel like the universe is trying to nudge you. Go in this direction. This is a good choice. And you're kind of like, I don't know. You may be feeling like, well, I know, but just, I don't have a degree that, or, I don't have enough experience or whatever. And it's kind of like, no, go ahead, take the first step. The rest of it will come. And I want you to know, the Fool actually has everything that they need. It's usually in the little knapsack that he has on his back. But it's kind of like you have the gifts and the talents, and it's time to share them with the world. Really exciting energy. Okay, so we're going to do one more oracle card here for you. What do we have? The Spark of Hustle. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's time to go ahead and have the courage. Take the leap of faith. It's time to put this idea into action. You've been holding back. And it's time to put it into action. Well, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this message. I really enjoyed doing it for you. And if you resonated with it, I really would appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And once again, I really appreciate all your support for my channel. And I'm wishing you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.